to Spain, they said. It will be sunny, they said. Well, last job of the year, a little bit unexpected, sort of last minute-ish. Turning a bit of a palaver already. The van was taken out to Madrid, left there ready for me to come out and pick it up, do a collection in Madrid, and take 2 dogs to Geneva. So yesterday I thought, well, I'll just see how far the collection is from the hotel that my mate had arranged, left the van at, and turns out the collection's in Barcelona, not Madrid. So luckily it's on the right path. It's just 6 hours away from Madrid, which meant I'd have a bit of an early start to get down there to pick them up, which isn't too much of an issue, except for the fact my flight was delayed by nearly 4 hours last night, so I didn't get in to the hotel till about 20 past midnight. So needless to say, I'm a bit tired. It's going to be a long old day, I think. So and the weather's not really helping matters. So yeah, so running from Madrid to Barcelona initially, and then I'll collect and then head towards Switzerland. I mean, it's only just over the border. So yeah, because it's between Christmas and New Year, it's actually Sunday, although I have to look at my watch to find that out, because as I'm sure a lot of us know, between Christmas and New Year, you've got no idea what day it is, who you are, where you are, when do the bins go out, where am I, etc, etc. So yeah, so thinking about that, I don't actually know when New Year's Day is. Wednesday, I guess, I think. I should know. So anyway, once I drop these off, I'll then be heading to Paris for a collection, I think on the 30th, which is tomorrow, Monday the 30th. And the train back in is booked on New Year's Eve, because the dogs' health stuff will be ready on New Year's Eve, like the worm and whatnot. That takes a few days before it can get signed off by the vet. So and that's going back to Cambridge, so it's a nice little round robin. And then on the 3rd of January, which is a Friday, I'm going to pick the dogs up that I take to Greece every year. They're in Carmarthenshire, and take them back to London. So it's a nice little few days of work, something a bit different. So yeah, I'm about 125k from Barcelona now, and as you can see, the weather's atrocious. It's been like this, well, since yesterday. I think this is probably half the reason why the flights were delayed, because of the fog. There's an awful lot of delays at Stansted yesterday. Oh, just a nightmare. But there we go, that's transport, isn't it? Not much I can do about it. So I'm hoping as I get onto the French coast, perhaps the sun will come out and burn some of this off, and I might get to see a bit of sunshine. That's half the reason for this trip. A bit of winter sun, but it's actually colder here than what it is in the UK. Don't say that, this sort of mist has sort of eased off just then. Oh dear. So yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of days anyway. go back to my podcast for now and see how we get on in Barcelona. Right, that's collection done in Barcelona. Hopefully get out the city before it gets too busy. And off to Switzerland. Ooh, there I go. One of them's never been in a crate before, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Got some treats for them. And yeah, it's actually quite close to the Palas and Jordi that I used to do all the time, and the gigs up the hill, funnily enough. That's right, don't walk on the pavement. Oh, I need to find someone to stop for a wee. See the sign there for France. fairly uneventful run through España. What I had forgotten was that there's no motorway tolls anymore. I've been just trying to think back to last time I come here, which was a couple of years ago. I don't think I come here last year, and there couldn't have been any. But I just sort of completely forgotten that fact. So yeah, it's a bit sort of strange. But there's some old toll booths. So I've got a toll box, but still saved a bit of time and obviously a bit of money, which is nice. So, yeah, it's not going too bad. So I'm going to get into France and stop at the first sort of rest area. Just get the dogs out for a bit of a stretch my legs, etc, etc. So yeah, this is Mos Eisley, also known as La Jonquera. Don't really stopping in there. Not the most desirable places, I think that's putting it lightly. Of course, this is what I want on a Sunday afternoon. Stop start traffic. Never mind. Got about 3 hours to go. So just didn't really want this. Oh, excuse me. Oh, never mind. Oh, they always look impressive in real life, but never quite on film. And I know I've said that before. There we go, just under 200k to Geneva. Getting there. Getting there. So, yeah, the sun is setting behind me. Hotel booked, the French side of the border at Geneva. So once we're dropped off, it's a short hop back, and then tomorrow will be very leisurely, thankfully. Head up towards Paris. Try and plot a route in the morning. I shan't do it tonight because I can't be bothered, I'm too tired. And try and go a bit off piste. Stay off the motorway for a bit of a Bit of fun, just because I can, it's got the time. I'll worry about that tomorrow. Oh dear. Yeah, just one more view of the early evening light. A little bit of snow up there, not a huge amount. I thought there might have been more this time of year, but obviously not yet. Maybe it's been a bit mild. Obviously haven't been down this way for a long time, so I don't know what it's been like. Bit of a low old mist here, look. Sort of drop into it. Just sort of see it going from left to right. So I presume we'll be back out of it in a minute. I hope. Not too much of this nonsense. Not so close to the end of the day anyway. Yep, gone down to minus 0.5 from what I hit today, about 16, I think. So you can tell you're getting near Switzerland. I think this might be set in for a while, you know. Great. Never mind. As they say, it is what it is. 180k to go. Right. We're on just about 7:30. That's the pooch just dropped off in Neon. And I am now heading for my hotel and a beer. Oh, can't wait. Oh dear. End of a long old day. Excuse me. So I haven't quite got over my lurgy yet. It's nice to have them dropped off. I've got to keep stopping and thinking about looking after them and whatnot. Right, I'm going to turn this off because it's just going to be dark, I think, for a little bit. Another hark back to the Trans Am days, the PAL Expo at Geneva. Been there in a while. I think last time would have been Metallica, maybe. I guess. Oh, I can't remember. I haven't been to Switzerland since COVID. Incredibly, used to come here all the time, and now, yeah, just not been. So, funny how life changes, isn't it? Yes. Morning world. Well, as I had a bit of time to spare this morning, I thought I'm going to nip back over the border into Switzerland and at least find a geocache here to tick off Switzerland as a country, which I've just been and done. So I can't remember if I did film last night. I don't know if it will make the final cut or not, but as you come up here, it's where CERN is, with the Large Hadron Collider. Excuse me. It's up here on the left. I'll be honest, I never even knew or had ever looked up where it was in Swiss. I just knew it was in Switzerland somewhere. So last night, coming out to my hotel, I saw the signs for it. I was a bit shocked. And in case the other bit doesn't make it, a friend of mine used to work here. Apparently, it's CERN's on the left here. It's in there, apparently. And yeah, I was quite surprised at that, really. Don't know why. And this is the border. It's a very leisurely one. I guess it's just done on trust, I suppose. If I'm presuming not much freight comes through, because you can't get paperwork done here. Well, I guess you can somewhere, but I guess it generally goes to other borders. Excuse me. So yeah, with that I'm back in Francais, heading up to Paris. So I've got plenty of time, and there's a toll-free route, which I'm hoping I'm not going to regret, because it is a bit hilly. And I have encountered a bit of black ice already this morning, but hopefully the road to be fairly clear. So yeah, I've got plenty of time, so why the devil not? And I've got no animals on, so make the most of it. It's just a shame it's a manky old day, really. Done with that Mediterranean weather I had yesterday, really, but you can't have it all, and that's what I'll be heading back to in Anglais. Well, I'm presuming Tesla drivers don't use their indicators to save power. Is that the reason? I'm not going to mention any more about Teslas. God, I sound like I've got a 40-a-day habit. It's blooming cough. Never mind. Right, let's go and play with the hills. Well, this certainly looks a bit more festive, doesn't it, for someone who's not festive at all. Hoping the mist might depart. It looks like it's going to pop out into some sunshine. That'd be good. Excuse me. Hey, here's the sun. So the road I've just come up is down here, And all under that cloud is where I've just come from, like Switzerland and whatnot. I don't know who on earth that was. I think that was a wrong number. Just trying to get a little bit of footage sort of by the river here. It looks quite nice. The moment I turn the camera on, the phone rings. Must be good on a motorbike in the summer, early morning, so there's not too many vehicles about, because at the moment it's -2 and that probably wouldn't be a huge amount of fun. In fact, I know it's not a huge amount of fun being on a bike in the cold. Just thought I'd film this. I don't know how well it's going to come out, but these trees are all the branches now are all just frozen. I think it just looks quite stark contrast to the ground. I thought it looked pretty cool. Right, I'm not going to sing you two. Let's just get myself out of here. Right, it wasn't as bad to find as what I thought it might have been. And no charge as well. It's always a Billy bonus. Right, let's try and get out of here now. So basically behind me, if you go all the way around like this weird sort of roundabout type thing, the car parking is signposted off there, but the first one I saw was like a 1.9 height restriction, I think it was. I was like, oh, I can't get in there, and just as I sort of went back round again, I spotted the one that said Sheraton. So, ha ha ha. So yeah, that was a lot easier than what I thought it might have been. Excuse me. All we've got to do now is get out of Dodge. Head north for the train. Get ourselves back in. And then up to Cambridge. And my year is complete. Can't believe it, really. It still seems mad, really, that it's the end of the year. People always used to say, you know, the older you get, the quicker it goes, and I never really believed them. I do now. Originally this was going to be the only job I did. Best laid plans and all that. Still, it's good fun. It filled a few days nicely. So yeah. Oh, I have to stop and get some diesel. I forgot to do that yesterday. Oh well, it's an excuse to get a coffee. Excuse me. I might not actually. No, I'm not risking it. Plane across the top. A Concorde. It's like plane Tourette's. Flippin' heck. Hopefully the new year will bring a new bit of health. I'm getting fed up with this blooming cough. I'm always out of cough mixture. I should have got some here that's probably stronger than what we get in England. Oh dear. Anyway, I think that's enough waffle for me. Let's get up to the train and see how we get on. Ah yes. Great to be back in England. Well, to be fair, got as far as the M11 before queuing. And this junction is a load of pants and has been for a long time, so not too bad considering. Got about 3/4 an hour to go or so up to Cambridge, drop off and tootle on back. So yeah, be there about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Looks like someone's had a coming together or broken down, one or the other. I see people in high visors. Oh dear. Right, that is Cambridge dropped off and done. That's the last job of the year. All that remains is to head home and head to the pub. Well, in fact, I'm not going home, I'm going to my mates. And I'm just going to go straight there. I can't see the point in going back to where I'm staying, because I've got everything I need with me, so what's the point? And it's the wrong direction. It's going to take me more time, so I should just head straight to his and go and have a well-deserved beverage. So and then have New Year's Day off, and then back at it on the 2nd. Marvellous.